Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today your freshly vaccinated school graduated girl, I'm talking about myself between, is finally back at it again with some responding. But this time I won't respond to opinions, no my dear friends, to mix things up I'm going to respond to some of your own K-pop confessions. Before we start, I just wanted to quickly mention that if you want to be featured in one of these videos, you can submit your own confessions or opinions in the Google Forms linked in my description. With that being said, let's start. Confession 1, I used to listen to those idol moan things and was a deep Jacooker to the point of me thinking that they'd come out at some point because I was so convinced they were together. I also used to watch Taekook explanation videos and laugh because the Jackook version made more sense. Well, we all were in a dark place at some point, I guess. I'm just gonna ignore the idol moan thing, since I don't want to add to your embarrassment. Anyways, I'm always fascinated by the fact that there are people out there, who are so convinced that a certain shipping is true. I mean even if it came out as true afterwards, I wouldn't be able to tell whether someone is together or not. I think it's funny though, how you laughed at Taekook shippers, that also makes me chuckle quite a bit. Confession 2, I cannot bring myself to care about butter, LMAO, that phrasing. It seems so uninteresting to me, and like another money grab by BH because we all know the gains they got from Dynamite. I mean, that's basically how the music industry works. Artists release stuff and therefore get money. Obviously releasing English songs makes it easier for them to get radio plays and stuff, but at this point releasing songs in English became kind of normal. itzy, NCT and many more do that as well, so I honestly don't care too much about it. Besides that, ARMYs even managed to bring a Korean kinda ballad song to the top as well. If you simply don't like the song, however, that's completely fine, since everyone has different preferences. I don't mind a more Western kinda sound from time to time. Confession 3, I thought the Blackpink ships were real when I was a newbie K-pop stan. I even fought someone once claiming they only say lisukook isn't real because they're jealous they can't be with their oppars. I feel so embarrassed LMAO. The shipper's back at it again. I'm glad you overcame that phase. Still wondering how people can be that convinced. I still have to give you some respect though, since you basically were okay with idols dating and called out people for being jealous and not accepting them and their relationships, even though as far as we know the ship isn't real. Confession 4, I thought Dragon was Jennie's father. Considering they might be dating, this confession made me choke on my iced coffee. I also did some maths and Dragon was 8 when Jennie was born. That's not even a teen dad. I'm still shook, but it's still also kind of funny. Anyways, next. Confession 5, I honestly never got the point of K-pop stans being so ashamed to say they like K-pop. Honestly mostly the entire school knows that Jungkook is my ULT bias and that I'm in love with K-pop in general. I have literally said it in front of the whole school before, and when a K-pop song comes on, I freaking dance in front of everyone and I just don't care. It's not my problem people judge and have different preferences in music. I'm happy that you can show how much you like K-pop without worrying, but sadly there are many cases in which admitting that you like K-pop can lead to some serious bullying. Again, I love how confident you are about it, but just because it works for you it doesn't mean that it works for everyone. Confession 6, this is more like a thought. I was wondering that in an industry like K-pop where visuals, looks and appearance matters a lot, do you think that there can be an artist/idol who could ever debut and make it big in the K-pop industry without ever showing their face, and just be successful based on their talents? For example, like Marshmello and SIA. It could work for smaller K-R&B or indie artists, but for K-pop groups in general I think it wouldn't work. As you already mentioned, are visuals really important in the industry? In my opinion it might work, but the artist certainly wouldn't be able to be as successful as other artists. What do you guys think about it? Confession 7, 𝚎𝚎ᴜ says, pre-COVID, I was at a GOT7 concert, and I plugged my ears while Jackson was talking because of the fans screaming. My point is, I don't like it when fans scream when idols are talking. To me, it's very annoying. Like, I get it, you're excited and all, but it's very difficult for some people who might want to hear what the idol is saying. I obviously wasn't there and can't tell how bad your experience was, so I'll just relay on my own concert experience, and I have to partly agree that it can be annoying. However, in my case, people would only scream after the idol finished talking, so I was still able to hear both the idol and the translator talk. Again, I don't know how bad it was at your concert. In general, interrupting someone while talking is quite rude, so it would be nice if people could hold themselves back while their idols talk. Confession 8, I think some idols are ugly. I think calling someone straight up ugly is quite rude. Obviously, everyone has different taste, which is also the reason why a certain idol might not be the prettiest in your opinion, but for someone else that person might be really beautiful. There are certainly some idols out there who I don't personally find attractive, but that does not mean that they're ugly. And this, my friend, is already the end of today's video. I know it is quite short, but my arm still kinda hurts from the vaccination. I'm not too mad about it though. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like and also subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, bye guys.